Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to take a look at the new Jangmo-O in the Little Cup. This was a Pokemon that I really wanted to try out, A, because it's new, and B, because it's going to be the one that I'm going to use for the Master League Premier Classic Cup, which is going to be, I think, the second to last week of this season. So you're definitely going to see me play there, and I guess my opponent just got like the third shield bug or whatever against me where he didn't do damage. Very cool. He was still there. I guess the game is just the game again. Very, very nice. But yeah, like Jangmo-O, definitely something that is interesting. Having access to the Dragon Tail and the Brick Break. I think I had like one game in there where I still had Dragon Pulse on it, which I didn't want to have. But yeah, Little Cup right now, I think it should be Go Battle Day, isn't it? I think it should be Go Battle Day. Right now, when you see this video, I don't know. Of course, I am currently, it's Thursday, so it's a little bit further away. But yeah, Little Cup is definitely the way to go if you want to have quick battles, especially like teams that you saw prior. For example, my Houndour team, if you really want to have a quick battle, I'm most likely gonna play mainly Little Cup during this time as well, because I don't really need this for content and I can just get games done quickly, which is something that I really want to do. And yeah, like in general, Go Battle Day, you should just go for the dust, and this is basically it. Just if you can play, just like even if you don't want to play, just have your phone on the side, do something else on your PC, just queue up with KCP Pokemon and get the free Stardust. Like there is literally no problem with this. I think if you're like rank 20 already and you do this all the time for the 20 sets, you get around 60,000 Stardust for free without even playing the game, which is, in my opinion, just very, very simple. Stardust in general. I don't think we get the Stardust bonus this time around, but I'm not sure. You're gonna see it now anyway when this is live. I'm not really sure about this. They didn't say anything about this, and they said that the next one gonna be with like a more Stardust, 4 times more Stardust for wins, which is usually the case for Go Battle Days, but next time it's the big bonus, which I don't really understand. But hey, I'm not Niantic, so I don't know how they do their stuff. Yeah, again, I thought like we would be double weak to it, but we're only single weak to it, which doesn't really matter because, yeah, not gonna be the best time. We have in the back also our shiny Shadow Growlithe, which I kind of want to make into an Arcanine someday. I really hope that they maybe give like Arcanine a C-Day. That would be very cool. Like that's like a Pokemon that has like so much potential, like in general, it's like such a fan favorite. If they give like Arcanine a cool move, I don't know, maybe Extreme Speed or something as like a very energy generating quick move, that would be cool, or anything like this, like anything that would make it better would be a very, very welcoming. But right now we don't have this, and yeah, we have a double fire team here. If you want to play this team as well, maybe for the maybe for the Go Battle Day right now, you should maybe try to have Deino in the lead, and then this team is definitely fine. Double Fire, I think, is a good play right now, and with Deino in the lead, you have even a better chance to win against the Bronzor, which is still, even though we are a Double Fire team, a big problem for this team, because Bronzor is completely busted. And yeah, I don't have a Bronzor anymore. I had a Bronzor last time this cup was around, and of course it was like very, very good. Actually, back in the day you played Tackle on that, because Tackle was like doing more damage, because I think it was a 1-turn move or something, while the other one was like a 4-turn move, and you did like, I don't know, 2 more damage every 4 turns basically against other Bronzors. So we ran Tackle back in the day, but like nowadays with Payback as a move, like you don't really need this anymore. But yeah, mine is now an XL version for the Ultra League, which is basically completely useless because it's not really matter anymore there, and it loses to nearly everything. For example, like Trevenant, for example, also Warren had Earthquake for it, so kind of sad how bad this thing kind of got, but was good back in the day when I powered it up, but not anymore. Things change, happens. We have a new version of the code right now. I don't know if like anything of this is already live when you're listening to this, but right now, like in the night of the 14th, we got a new game version. The game version is supposed to fix all the bugs in PvP. Gonna be interesting when this is gonna happen, because right now it is very annoying. For me, it's like, actually it's kind of weird. Like before we had like times where we had like lag in general, which was the big problem, and right now, at least for me, it's just like the thing in general. Like you have like charge moves, and afterwards your opponent gets like 3 quick moves and 4 or 3. It's like, it's not really the lag we had prior. It's like interesting how the things develop. Yeah. While we are doing some nice battles here in the Little Cup, going for some nice gameplay with our Jangmo-O, we're gonna have most likely no more gameplay towards either of the leagues for the next 2 days, at least not from what I have planned. We have the Retro Cup coming next week, which is gonna be a very interesting thing, which I'm also gonna have more of a negative comment towards this, which you're gonna see when I make the meta analysis on the Tuesday. And tomorrow on the Monday, I most likely gonna make a video about the best XL Pokemon and also maybe an account tour, which is like something that I saw a lot of times in the comment section where people wanted to see like the Pokemon that I built for PvP. It's around 500, so like I think that's a right time to showcase them. And yeah, this is gonna be all then for tomorrow. Most likely 2 videos tomorrow then, because both videos are not really about like gameplay, so I can do that. And yeah, anyway, I guess like not a lot of people play Little Cup anyway. I think it's the better way to go for this Go Battle Day. This team is definitely something you can play if you have Deino. And then another team was like the thing that I showcased prior with Courtney in the lead. Having the Seal as a save swap, you can also have the Houndour as a save swap, which also gets in like some stuff out of the way, which you don't really want to face. And have like a Stunky in the back, or you Stunky as a save swap. Stunky is also a good save swap. Like something that is fast and doesn't require Bronzor is actually something I think that you really should try to do during this Go Battle day, and I think Little Cup in general might be just the way to go to get your sets done fast if you want to at least play them. And if you just don't want to play them, go for the go for just forfeiting the matches. We have here Squavet against us, which is very interesting as he went for the crunch. Like usually Body Slam is just better. The Stinger is actually a really good moveset. It's the same moveset I think as the evolution of it, but here he went for the crunch against my little dragon there. I was like, okay, why the hell is he doing this? It's a fighting type, but like there's literally no reason to go for a dark type move. Well, it's actually not a fighting type, so I was just stupid and this was my own mistake, but just happens. And we can farm down this thing with our Growlithe. Growlithe is actually such a fun Pokemon. We see the Bronzer in the back. I was expecting him to swap out there, but we're just gonna go for the Flamethrower. How much this is gonna do? It's just gonna one-shot this thing, and we see that we can win this game. It would one-shot usually, to be honest. It does around 70%. Super effective. Shadow version Growlithe Flamethrower does 70% to a Bronzor usually. And yeah, this is the main reason why I don't really like this cup. It does not make any sense at all. But hey, we're still here and we still have another Little Cup coming, I think. I think we still have the Element Cup coming up, which gonna be also horror, but hopefully soon the season is gonna be over. Next week we're gonna have the International Championships for Pokemon Go as well, which is gonna be interesting. I'm sadly not there because of reasons I already stated several times on my channel. I would have loved to be there, but I can't. And yeah, gonna be exciting. I hope that after this season we're gonna have like a better future for this game. There's a lot of things that we have to do, like that has to be done, other than just fixing the bugs as well. Like for example, reward structure, benefiting like in general, like getting people to play the game after hitting the highest rank. Stuff like this is something that NiRiain really has to try to get. And here, by the way, you see Fire type against the Bronzor. Bronzor just doesn't give a shit there and just gonna go right through our team. We see a Deino in the lead. I don't know why I saw so many Deino in the lead. We always do CMP against this thing. We have basically the same energy generation. I'm just gonna let it go. I can go into my Vulpix and we see the why not, and I guess already that my opponent gonna have the Bronzor in the back, because this is basically the main meta team that I also showcased in my best team video for this cup. Yeah, it is not really a lot of fun, to be honest, playing against this stuff, so I definitely also understand why people are not really interested too much in this cup right now. I don't actually know how why people do this. Like, why are you investing so much Stardust into those Pokemon that just gonna drag out the battle forever? I mean, yeah, you get an unfair advantage basically with this, but yeah, still. We see the Bronzor against us. We're just gonna go for the Body Slam bait. We have to bait here if we want to have a chance to win this game. And we get the bait done. And can we get to the Flamethrower? We just barely can. And does this KO my opponent? It does. And we're gonna just be able to finish off this game against the most annoying team in the meta. We have a Shelmet in the lead, and I thought, okay, still at this point of time, I still thought I was like a fighting type, so I would resist the bug types moves, but yeah, I don't. We see the Seal, which we bait out, which is the cool thing about this team. You have a good answer against the water types in the lead with your Dragon type, and then you can get this out with the Vulpix. You can also run Vulpix with the Quick Attack, which generates energy a little bit faster, is a little bit more neutral, especially against those Seals. So I actually thought of maybe running the Quick Attack. Might have had also some play. We had 2 shields down, and we see the deino from my opponent. There's nothing we can do here anymore. Yeah, like deino just gonna be able to do too much damage against us. We don't get the shield there. We needed him to be shields down, but we don't get this. We can go for one more Dragon Tail here, which just gonna get this thing down, and here's 2 shields. He was just hoping, I guess, that we don't have a Charmer in the back, which we don't. If we had a Charmer in the back, he would have been so gone, but like this, there is nothing we can do anymore. Good game to my opponent. Next up, we're gonna have the Jangmo-O against the Sandshrew. Again, here, I thought I'm a fighting type. I should be able to go for my Brick Break and do a lot of damage, but also we have 2 fire types in the back, so the most logical thing to do here is, of course, to swap out into our Vulpix, going into the Seal matchup, which we already saw like 20,000 times, so yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. I'm just hopeful and thankful when the season is finally over, because right now I don't think a lot of people have a lot of fun with this. Especially Little Cup is already always a little bit like boring, not really fun to play. But we're just gonna hang in here for maybe, hopefully, a better future for this game. At least this is what I hope, which is basically what I hope for like ages. And yeah, we have the Cotton here, which we barely win against with the Body Slam, and good game there to my opponent. And next up, we're gonna have the Jangmo-O against a Wooper. Good matchup for us here, because we really need this up there, because the Wooper does do a lot of damage against our fire types, of course, but we can go for Dragon Claw. I think we might be able to win this in the 2-shield scenario, as we have Dragon Tail as our quick move, which does a lot of damage. My opponent let this go, which is, of course, pretty nice. And yeah, we see another fire type in the back, and the Ducklet, and this doesn't look too good, to be honest. Yeah, we can just go for the Body Slam, get the shield, and we're just gonna shield here as well, I think. Do we? We don't. It's NiRiain. We go into our Jangmo-O, and here was also, I didn't want to go to my Jangmo-O, because of course the quick moves must be super effective. Turns out they're not. It's still just a Dragon type, and we do some damage, but of course he also is still alive here, and we're gonna shield up. He goes for a Brave Bird, which is good for us. They go into the Vulpix. They have a Shadow version, but they have the better quick move, I think, here. There's gonna come down the wire, but yeah, they have the better quick move. I don't think we're gonna be able to win this game. Like, they're just gonna go for a move here, and we're gonna lose this game, sadly. Or are we just barely gonna be able to outspam this thing, and Vulpix comes in clutch, gonna be able to win this game. Good game there. I think that was my favorite game that I had today with this team. Like, I didn't expect to win this. We have the Why Not again. I think I am a fighting type, which I'm not. But yeah, we're just gonna be able to go for some damage with our Vulpix against us. Why not? I didn't expect that Mirror Code does that much damage, but of course, we are squishy and he is not. So, what can you say? What can you say? We see the Vulpix coming in here. We're gonna be able to get to another move, I thought, but my opponent throws just literally in time, and he's gonna be able to KO me. We can farm him down with the Dragon Tail, but they go for another move, and then we're gonna shield this up because it does more damage than the Mirror Code from the other thing. And we see the Bronzer coming in, and this game is over. Could already, like, you see how much damage the Bronzer did there. We have a super effective Shadow Ember against him, and we do way less damage than they do with their Confusion, which is just so ridiculous. I'm not a big fan, as you might have guessed already, of this cup. And here I actually think that against Bronzer, Dragon Claw does more damage, because I know Brick Break is one of the most horrible moves. It's not Stab, as I maybe realized here already. Okay, I didn't even go for the move because I know that this will be a loss. But I think that Dragon Claw actually does more damage in those scenarios. I think it only does more damage with the Brick Break if you have something where the Dragon Claw is resisted while the other thing is super effective. But yeah, we didn't really have the scenario here, but it doesn't really matter anyway, as we're gonna need the double move anyway. We're only gonna play it in the Master League someday. I actually got this Pokemon, by the way, from a local who had like 3 or 2, or I think I only got 2 from him. And we got this from a normal trade, and I traded away like 3 Pikachu Libre to him. I don't know, how about you? Do you keep all your Pikachu Libre, or are you also like me, who like doesn't really give too much of a care and just trades them away? Like honestly, like I get a Pikachu Libre every season anyway, so why the hell should I just keep them? So I gave him like 3, he wanted 1 for Jungle Cup, but turns out he didn't get 1, which was even funnier because they're all went over 500 still, even though it's super unlikely. But hey, at least I got a good Jangmo-O, which I'm gonna be able to showcase then as soon as the Master League gonna drop. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Thanks all for watching if you're still here with the Little Cup. But yeah, see you in the next video. Have a great rest of your day and bye.